This is what happens when you spill flour on a cat. I will murder you in your sleep. Don't talk to me or my 3 screaming sons ever again. Daddy Pig is a bear. He's a pig. Ah. Friendly reminder not to remove knives from stab wounds. What if I'm ready to immediately cauterize the wound? Oh, that's fine then. Good luck cauterizing an internal arterial hemorrhage. Discourse in the stab wound fandom. Do I get advantage on insight because we are married? No, in fact that gets you disadvantage because you're expected to know without an insight check. Up Kyle. Wait, what's up Kyle? Good morning. We clowning. Honk honk. You notice my clown hunter patch on my left shoulder. Guys, I just realized why paper beats rock. Oh my god. Paper symbolizes words, which symbolizes brains. And rock symbolizes brawn. Brains over brawn. Mind over matter. Paper over rock. You clever little Then what the F does scissors mean? Lesbians. Book borrowing is the biggest form of true love. It's like, here's a piece of my soul that I think you would enjoy. Me, how old were you? American. Oh, I was a freshman. Me, an European. I still have no idea how old you were. Someone from the UK. I'm in 6th form. Me, how many regenerations do you have left? Kids Bop is gonna be like my anaconda, don't want none. Unless you like fun, hun. Oh my gosh, look at her heart. It's worse. My anaconda don't eat people because that's not fun. Oh my gosh, look at that snake. Oh my gosh, look at that snake. Oh my gosh, look at that snake. Is there a dog equivalent of catnip? Imagine if people dismissed other forms of communication the way they do the internet. Why are you being such an a-hole to me? Oh my god, this is the telephone. Stop taking it so seriously. My medieval servant boy has gone missing. I'll just use Google to see if I can find him. The page cannot be found. The page you are looking for might have been removed, had its name changed, or is temporarily unavailable. Oh bother. I'm deleting this fucking website. No one in Seattle has ever seen the sun or the moon before. But now they can on November 18th, only on Nintendo 3rds. Consider. Gather a number of the greatest actors and actresses from around the globe for a tabletop adventure game. Have all of them create an over-the-top character, indulging in as many movie tropes / cliches of their respective cultures, cinema as they like. Have the game run by a Swiss DM for maximum neutrality. Record the entire thing. And have a screenwriter write it into a script. Have all the actors playing their own characters in the movie. If women are oppressed, then why? Simon. Someone once said the definition of modern art is it still elicits as strong an emotional response in you as classical art, but you can no longer understand or articulate why. Ecology Center, Kunshan, China. Crabs revere you and consider you one of their own. You are welcome in their holy places. I feel like everyone who likes Lana Del Rey eyes of thought. And what about it? Anybody here named Jeff? Jeff. Yes. Jeff. Yes. F this post. Sometimes writing is like having an enormous lake in your head and you want to get it out of your head and into a proper place for a lake so other people can come and go swimming and ride jet skis and stuff, except all you have to move the lake is a teaspoon. So you're just sitting there frantically flinging water out of the lake with your teaspoon and telling people, guys, this lake is going to be so cool when it's done, but it will never be done. There is so much lake. I didn't really expect this to be relatable, but if you want a reblog, go wild. I'll get you, and it'll look like a bloody accident. Shut up. I mean it. I will end you. Jim Carrey Grinch was chaotic neutral, but Mike Myers Cat in the Hat was just straight up chaotic evil. Did you know that this movie is the reason why the Seuss estate won't allow any more live-action adaptation of Dr. Seuss's books? Giant Egyptian sarcophagus has been opened. Thousands sign up to drink rancid tomb water. The liquid is of course raw sewage that has been festering in the coffin for centuries. Attempting to drink it would almost certainly make a person extremely ill, if not extremely dead. Incredibly, despite this, the petition has so far managed to rack up over 18,000 signatures. I just want to try the juice, wrote one user. Thirsty, another quipped. Thirsty, another quipped, is the most powerful phrase I've ever read. Huo, I will be Yao Sawajan today. In Tunal Bleeding you say, let's make our first whittle incision. Dalkto, we will swing him. Quick, hand me the deaf and wigwa towel. Please, turn off my fucking life support. Another favorite thing about TF2 Scout's voice actor is that he's actually Scout. Like, the guy who voiced Demoman. Not even an alcoholic, not even Scottish, not even black, not even half blind. The guy who voiced Medic, that's a fake German accent, and I bet the man doesn't know how to put a band-aid on someone, does a better impression at making me believe he knows how to make hamburgers, based on Miller's tapes and MGS5. The guy who voiced the Scout. Girl, are you from Hawaii? Because your license plate says Hawaii on it. Also, how did you drive across the ocean? I installed Skyrim on the Pip-Boy in Fallout 4. It's what Todd would have wanted. I arrive at the gay bar in full butch getup, and I look like super hot, like trust me, and I start buying chocolate milk for the femmes at the bar. Between my striking good looks and my generosity concerning tasteful dairy products, I have impressed them greatly, and after an hour of chatting I make my move. I reach into my pocket and remove a large, gorgeous lichen affixed to a piece of bark from its protective herbarium packet that I have concealed in my pants pocket. It's a symbiotic relationship between a fungus and an algae. I begin. So at my house we have an intercom in everyone's room, and when you press talk and speak into it everyone can hear what you say. So last night at like 1 AM I spoke into it and quietly whispered Sheila Biaf. I heard my mom scream in the other room. Me, hey how's it going? My Australian friend. Me, oh sorry. Me, hey how are you? Them, oh, lol the spiders are coming, and I only have minutes left. I know for a fact I've told this story on here before, but I'll never get over the time when I was working retail and I was cashing out some lady, so I asked, cash, debit or credit, how are you paying, ma'am? And she said that's none of your business and demanded to speak to my manager about my invasive question. Oh, I've got one in this vein. A lady called our company wanting us to come steam clean her tile floors, but refused to give her address, instead demanding that we do it at our location, and hung up when I tried to explain that her floors were attached to her house. Let that sink in for a second. I googled protest stock photo because I was curious to see how they would handle the subject matter while maintaining the inoffensive generic marketability of most stock images, and I don't know what I expected, but one of my clearest high school memories is of the time I asked my freshman BO teacher what he wanted to be when he grew up, and he said assassinated. I just watched The Blob for the first time, and not to spoil it, but cold is the only way to stop it, so they ship it to the Arctic, and these old B movies get a lot of flack for not actually being scary, but the last line of the film was, that blob can't be killed, but at least it's stopped, so long as the Arctic stays frozen, and lem tell you, that is the most terrifying line a viewer in 2018 could hear. The bigger your shoes, the bigger your dick. The bigger your car, the smaller you dick. No wonder people are so afraid of clowns. You made me read this with my innocent eyes. Lol, there are soulmates, and then there are soulmates, where you and another person have an unbreakable bond by being salty at the same things. 1950s advertisement for trash cans. Me sitting with my friends. Crystals for banishing someone. Any of them, if you throw them hard enough. This here's my banishing rock. My parents got me into this habit of hoarding every plastic bag. It doesn't matter what size, as long as there's no hole I'll keep it. Hoarding plastic bags, because your parents did, is one of those universal constants. If knights were so strong, why didn't they pick up the horses and carry them places like me? Lee. Like you. Yes, my horses are old and tired, so I carry them in my hands with earthy need to perfume horse activities, unlike some people. Knights. Hospitals are so weird, like, on one floor a woman is bringing a new human life into the world while the father of her child looks on, and on the floor below her a frat boy is getting a Wiimote removed from his butthole. The circle of life. This is the lucky clover cat. Reblog this in 30 seconds and he will bring you good luck and fortune. This one. This is the one that works. I reblogged him the day I started treatment and 1. Got my appointment on time. 2. Found a free parking ticket someone left in the meter for me and 3. Got free Starbucks after my appointment. I'm convinced because I reblogged this on Friday. Got hired at a job I had a million interviews for. Went on a first date that went well. And got kissed a billion times, so like hell yeah to the luck cat. You'll never take me alive. Copper. Help. I'm a ghost. They're liquefying us for our pure white color. They must be stopped. Oh god, please help. Ha ha ha, JK, I'm not a ghost. It's just me, Jeff, the guy who names these paint colors. Why do humans get such lame differences in appearance? Like there are a bunch of different species of dogs and turtles and birds, like why couldn't we get cool stuff like spikes coming out of our heads or giant fangs or the ability to spray acid out of our mouths? No, we got different fur color. We can't even handle having different skin tones without fucking everything up.